Hello everyone, my name is Joe Archino and welcome to This Is Why We Stand. I was inspired to make this series because of the stance many have taken not to honor our flag, and if there's anything that I hope to accomplish with each one of these episodes, it's to help make people understand that our flag is not just a piece of cloth. It holds a meaning that goes beyond words, and every single soldier who's ever sacrificed for our country, part of them lives on forever in that flag. And I think history and looking back at our history is a way to show that and make people understand why that flag means so much. And episode 2 is going to be really the star of it is Private Martin Treptow. And Treptow is not a name that will jump out at you, I don't think. Certainly his name is not going to be found in every single textbook. But despite that, I think that Treptow is America, and our history and what we're built on, you can find every bit of ounce of it in the story of Martin Treptow. And just to give you a little bit of background on him, he was from a small town, it's called Cherokee, Iowa. He worked at a barber shop until he joined the Army National Guard in 1917, and then later in 1917 he was called into active duty and sent over to France. And of course, in World War I, we know once the United States got involved, the war really started to come down to an end. It was already coming down to an end, but the United States' involvement in the war really accelerated that. But more than anything, the story of Treptow is what he did and what was found on his persons, sadly, after he died. But he unfortunately fell on the Western Front as he was killed trying to deliver a message between battalions under heavy artillery fire. And on his person was found a diary after they found his body, and on the flyleaf of that diary was something titled "My Pledge." And I will read you that, but I think you just need to take each word and really think about them, because it's something that's simple. There's not a ton of words, but it says everything about the man that Martin Treptow was. And it is as follows: America must win this war. Therefore I will work, I will save, I will sacrifice, I will endure, I will fight cheerfully and do my utmost, as if the issue of the whole struggle depended on me alone. And I think when you look at those words, I mean, there's just so much heart in every single word that he had written. And the immediate question that I think comes up is, what compels a man to feel this way? What compels a man to leave the comfort of his small town, to leave his job, to join the United States Army National Guard, to be sent off to France, and then once you're there, what compels a man to feel that the whole struggle depends on him alone? And I don't think that's easily answered, but at the same time, I do think it's easily answered, because Treptow, like so many throughout our history, have answered a call and have written a pledge in one way or another. We might not know a great deal about Treptow, but at the same time, we know everything that we do need to know about Treptow and the man that he was. And obviously, I think Treptow represents the anonymous soldier throughout American history who gave everything and didn't ask for the fame, didn't ask for the honor, didn't ask for the glory. They just did what they did and believed in what they did because of what their flag and what their nation represented to them. And to me, at the end of the day, that's why the flag will always hold such a profound meaning, because it encapsulates and it keeps alive the memory of men like Martin Treptow, who gave up so much and who believed so deeply in every fiber of their being in their cause. And I think there's millions of Americans who in their own way give up so much each day to make their country a better place. And it's not just with a gun that people help and contribute to the country and have sacrificed for. Every one of us is on this earth for a reason, and men like Martin Treptow have given us that reason why we're here. And the most basic thing you can do to help honor their memory is to respect that flag, because like I've said before, time and time again, they will live on forever because of that flag, and that's why you always stand and never forget it.